Senator Lindsey Graham, Republican of South Carolina, fended off the most difficult challenge of his career on Tuesday, turning back a Democrat backed by a record-setting onslaught of campaign cash to win a fourth term, according to the Associated Press. The victory reassured jittery Republicans, who were forced this fall to divert tens of millions of dollars from key battlegrounds to a deeply conservative state to save Mr. Graham. It also dashed the hopes of Democrats who believed a victory by their candidate, Jaime Harrison, would improve their chances of seizing the Senate majority. Mr. Harrison, a black Democrat whose upstart campaign electrified progressives across the country, would have been only the second African American from the South elected to the Senate since Reconstruction. In the end, though, Mr. Graham, the chairman of the influential Judiciary Committee, leaned heavily on his stature in Washington to pull through. Just days before the election, he helped deliver a singular conservative victory, the confirmation of Justice Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court, using the highly partisan fight in the Senate to bolster his campaign. He also benefited from a close relationship with President Trump, who easily carried the state on Tuesday. To those who have been following this race from afar, I hope you got the message, a triumphant Mr. Graham declared Tuesday night in Columbia. Here's the message I got. People like what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep doing it. He added, when it comes to Lindsey Graham, and Team Graham, the best is yet to come. Mr. Graham, 65, has been a fixture in Washington since the 1990s, when he was first elected to the House, and is known as a wily and effective political messenger. He avoided making his fight against Mr. Harrison personal. Instead, he attacked his Democratic opponent as a generic liberal whose policy preferences on health care, spending and judges were simply out of line with a solidly conservative state. But the close results suggested Mr. Graham's standing had also taken a significant hit in the state since he last ran in 2014. Before his re-election this time, the senator had undertaken a considerable political makeover, casting aside a reputation as a dealmaking moderate who once called Mr. Trump a race-baiting, xenophobic religious bigot, to present himself as a conservative warrior standing at the president's right hand. The transformation appeared to have alienated some moderate Republicans turned off by the president, even as it failed to persuade some of his staunchest conservative supporters. Mr. Harrison tried to exploit those fissures, portraying Mr. Graham as a morally compromised politician willing to do whatever it took to win. Flush with more than $86 million in contributions, a record haul for a Senate race fueled by out-of-state liberals who loathed Mr. Graham, Mr.